Rangers, I suppose, could effectively win the championship today, but if you dare suggest that to Graham Souness, he reacts like a man upon whose bunion you may have trod. So it's safer to say that I doubt very much if Rangers will throw the championship away. Near certainty, let's just be as euphemistic as that. Almost a full stadium watching Anna McCoy's pick this up. Maybe Cooper trundling after Butcher. Cooper hasn't touched the ball yet. Maxwell. It was a good effort. Now Stephen. Oh no, he's wild. Really wild with that. He set it up so nicely. Well, Maxwell put under pressure, ball knocked away from him. McCoy's almost putting it away, but this was a real chance now for Trevor Stephen, and he lacked a bit of poise. Goff. Now Cooper. Oh, lovely little ball by Cooper. Dugian is there. Butcher. Precise positioning by Butcher. Just shoveled in at the right time. Rowe, nice pick up. Now McCoy. Oh, he took his eye off it. And Motherwell are coming away from defence, trying to play football. That's good to see. Good strong run there by Cusack. Yes, he bothered Richard Goff. This is Spackman. And too many of these long balls being picked up by the Motherwell defence. Like that. Well, there's a break by Arnott. Confusion in that Rangers defence. Looking for some support, and Richard Goff is there. That's a good clearance. Now Cooper. Trevor Stephen having to come back in defence. Bobby Russell. Now Cooper. Motherwell playing it around attractively and getting a lot of width in the play as well. And that's offside. Cusack. There's a feeling that his jersey was pulled from him. Just gets away from that. Now here's Stephen. Will try this long one again as Goff tries to go up. Boris Johnson. Oh, there was a deflection. I suspect Johnson was trying to take that with the outside of his foot. It was a very difficult angle. We shall see if we get the evidence from this. As it broke to him, yes, I think he may have been trying to slice at it. And down cascades the rain. Well, with the wind and the rain facing them, Motherwell are going to have a very unpleasant 7 or so minutes remaining in this first half. Rangers haven't been able to utilise the elements to any great effect. And there's David Cooper, given time to hold the ball. Forgive the laughing, but the crowd under the enclosure are singing cheerio, cheerio to those who are exposed and sneaking off to get cover in the stands. Now Walters. McCoy. A lot of this passing going on now. whistle. Well, I was about to say, it's a good job that we've had a dryish winter in comparison with sometimes, because the ground can take that bombardment it's had. I mean, the conditions in the last 10 minutes have been quite appalling. There's really been nothing much in this game, and I'm sure all of us will be glad of that little break, and hope that the elements clear and that the players will get out of a very mediocre trough and provide us with more entertainment in the second half. Is that the greenhouse effect? Rain in the lens, floodlights on. It's the middle of April at Ibrox. Quite astonishing. Certainly something freakish about the weather. Nothing freakish about the game, though. It's going to pattern. I'm sure Rangers must have realised that Motherwell were coming here this afternoon not to provide a welcome mat to the League Championship, and in fact have created something like an iron fence around the penalty area and made it very difficult indeed for Rangers. There's one man who loves holding onto the ball, Davy Cooper, spraying it around, and has helped to relieve a lot of pressure. And of course, Motherwell only need to sneak away and get a goal here, and the fat will be in the fire. Well there by Brown. Richard Goff. Oh, too long, too hard. Goff. Johnston, Walters coming up, did get the shot in. I think there was a deflection. He may have hurt his ankle as well, but he's not going to take this corner kick. Johnson, I thought Johnson jumped too soon, but it came off the back of his head, and there was that deflected shot. Bankman. Oh, Rangers being caught too often in possession in midfield, and look at this, Boyd. He has good pace, Boyd. Showed it there. No offside. Good move by Motherwell, Bobby Russell and Butcher. Elongated legs of his thwarting the Motherwell supporters who were just about to jump to their feet there. Oh, that goes behind, and Motherwell cannot afford to do that. We're having a substitution, and Derek Ferguson is about to come on to a tumultuous greeting, I may say. Been on loan to Dundee, then he got an injury, but he's been played recently in reserve games, and David Dodds goes off, and Ferguson about to reappear. Brown. Dreadful ball by Brown. Well, it seems like the entry of the Gladiator for Ferguson, because the crowd has suddenly burst into song, looking for an excuse to sing. Desperate, obviously, Rangers supporters, for the side to get a goal and give them justification for it. Straight race, here's Arnott. Good play by Arnott, that's a free kick. And there may even be a booking for that. And Butcher, I think, is going to be booked for that challenge. Maybe Kuma to take it. Good Colin Owison. Now Cusack is getting the credit for that. No wonder the Motherwell supporters are up there. Now Motherwell have done this to Rangers before, played defensively and then caught them on the break. Now watch this curling in here. Brown was trying to cover, no, clearly Cusack. The way Brown reacted at first, I thought it may have been an own goal, but clearly Cusack. 1-0 for Motherwell, and this may waken Rangers. Here's Walters. Johnson trying to get down there, and there's the equaliser. Trevor Stephen. In less than 60 seconds, Rangers have retaliated. Cleanly taken by the English internationals. Then it was good play by Johnston, and Stevens getting the contact. Maxwell no chance. Well, thank goodness for all of that, because the game was trudging along in its rather mediocre way, and we've had a touch of class inside 60 seconds from both teams. Here's Brown to McCoist. Here's Spackman, and well, he must have realised that Johnson was running in the other direction. Butcher. Well, apart from anything else, the conditions have soaked the ground, and we might get defensive mistakes. We're having a substitution. Nisbet is about to come on, and Brown goes off. And it looks to me as if Nisbet will go to full-back and Richard Gough goes back into central defence. There's Nisbet. I think the flag is up for offside, though. Richard Gough to Spackman. To Ferguson. There's Nisbet. Touch to Johnson with a chance. He's done it. He doesn't miss most of these. He loves it, doesn't he? It's like recharging a battery when he scores a goal. Suddenly he is enlivened. Well, they always look easy at times from up here in front of goal like that. But just watch this again. I think, lovely little touch back there, but I think might just have been falling back the way. But he keeps his head, and that is Rangers 2-1 up. Good triangular play by Motherwell. Excellent play coming forward like that. Now McCart. Turned in very well. No. Seemed to lose balance, but that was one of Motherwell's best moves of the game. Going way back to the left side of the defence, and the way they built it up in that tight space, and then began to move it forward, and eventually finishing up with this neat little run by McCart. Wrong footing Monroe, and he began to lose balance. Nowhere near goal. Now, Rangers management have been quite emphatic about the fact that they don't want any celebrations today. At least the team isn't going to be celebrating, and I think that's maybe communicated itself to the support. They're taking this victory for granted, and there it is now. It nevertheless puts the championship, as I said, statistically only 1 point away, and that goal by Johnson, that very cool little toe-stabbing goal, unspectacular but effective, as so many of Johnson's goals have been in the past, both for this club and for Scotland and Celtic, has meant that that championship is virtually settled in the boardroom at Ibrox. But another point to come, and maybe hard games at that, because next week Rangers travel to Tannadice, where it is never easy for them.